Wheel to wheel. So let me just check with that. Can you guys see what's written behind me, or is that backwards? It probably doesn't matter for you guys because you can't see all of it, but you can see the whole studio on YouTube. Who have we got in with us while we're waiting? Who's there? Make yourself known and we will have a chat. Okay, it looks like we are live. How's it going, folks? How's it going? We'll turn down that volume a little because it's very loud. The Yeti is going active and all that, and so is all of the other stuff. Great. So, there we are. We are live. And, folks, we were going to have some interviews before, but there are people practicing because it's getting serious. And the first big piece of news from today's live is tomorrow Wheel to Wheel Season 3 restarts, and it's rebooted in a big way. You have seen we put that over that way a bit. You have seen all of the stuff that we were doing previously. It's now going to come together in a real esports way. Welcome in, folks. We are going to have all of the studio upgrades, which we kind of had. We ran a video there for you guys, kind of give you a bit of a view on what's going on. Appreciate the likes. So, the biggest news to begin with today, we start back tomorrow, and that is what has prompted tonight's race. Tonight's race is a practice in the venue for tomorrow night. Here we go. The next big part is there are no AI. AI has been eliminated from all wheel-to-wheel races. And Meeps, you might ask yourself, why is that the case? Well, I'll tell you. Because wheel-to-wheel has expanded. Wheel-to-wheel has now 15 drivers, who will be competing in the season. We have 6 new drivers. We have lost one temporarily to exams. Good luck to Jack Carty in his exams in the Leaving Cert later this year. We are all wish you the best of luck with that one, Jack. We will see you this time after your exams are over. Good luck to you, fella. We wish you all the best. He is the first one sitting exams post pandemic in person, as far as I can tell. So, you know what? We give him the best. We have somebody coming in there who wants to join us, but we can do that in a little bit, maybe pre-race, but after all the announcements, because we have a lot to get through. The first, as I said, was the fact that we're starting back up tomorrow live for the season. The second is the fact that we have 15 drivers now, so there are absolutely no AI. So, who are the drivers this season? The drivers this season are the usuals. We start with the usuals, the veterans, the guys who have been here pretty much since day one. Chameleon, Budge, Vernie Vern, Why Not, Top, Kaiser, Ironman, Mormick is back, Mayo Man, and Major Jam. Those guys are all back. We will see Jack Carty back once his exams are done, so we will have 16 drivers once that's done and dusted. As I say, good luck to Jack. Now, what's happened? You've probably seen we've been doing some practice race. We've had some guests in and we've had some wheel-to-wheel hopefuls. The guys who have made the cut going forward for season 3 are Bunsey. Welcome in, Bunsey. He's a TikTok huge sensation. Get on his page, like it. Like the wheel-to-wheel stuff, it's all in there. Do it. Welcome in, Bunsey. Next is Wilfred Boney. Wilfred Boney, new driver to us. Welcome in, fella. We will love to see you do well this season. We will also go through all of the cars these guys are going to be driving in just a moment. But welcome in, Wilfred Boney. We love having you in now. And next to him, we have Supreme Bio. These all guys who have been wheel to wheel or Vernsters or something like that, I think. Vernsters is what there's a name for it. I'm not sure what it is, but Vernites or Vern lovers. I'm not sure how all that goes, but they've been around. They've been watching Wheel to Wheel for a while. They have been successful in getting into drive in Wheel to Wheel. You could be too. Thank you, Kieran Barker, for sharing the live. People, if you could, give us a few likes and give us a few shares as well. Get the thing out there. We have a few people already in on all the platforms. We are live on YouTube as well. So you can hit the link in the bios, on my bio on TikTok, and get in there. Alright, next up, Blue Gunner, a seasoned racer, has been racing elsewhere as well, in leagues around Ireland. LOI, we're looking at you. We will take care of your bio while he's here, and you can go back when he's racing for you too. So welcome in, Blue Gunner. It's good to have you in, lad. The next up is Elite Carbon. Elite Carbon is a new driver as well. He's not currently racing anywhere else. Like a lot of these new guys, that was a consideration, obviously, because we want to have as much openness for availability as possible. Elite, it's great to have you in, fella. Let's get on it. And finally, we have Welsh Wizard. Welsh Wizard is again another wheel-to-wheel favourite. A wheel-to-wheel supporter over time. Welcome in, Welsh Wizard. It's good to have you in. And you know what? Predict a few more wins. That's what I say. Predict a few more wins. These guys are actually all 6 new additions are in the stronger cars. As I say, we're not going equal cars in this. We are sticking with the. We're going to stick with the realistic cars, which means that the Mercedes and the Red Bull are at top of the range. Red Bull first after the last time they were updated. So Red Bull, Mercedes up at the top, and down the bottom we have the Haas and the Williams. All of these new additions are such competitive drivers. They actually set times submitted their times and set times that actually have them in the hardest of the cars. We will get onto that in just a moment. So, what else is going on? Let me see. Okay, so let's talk briefly about the cars, just and who's driving where. So as I say, all these new drivers all fall in behind Budge and Mailman, who are the highest rated drivers, except for Jack Carty, who's no longer with us until after exams. But he was in the hardest car, which was the Haas. But all these guys fall in higher or lower in the car engine size, or power, I should say, not size, but the power. All of these guys are going to be in cars that don't have as much power as the Astons for Budge and Mailman. Every one of them have qualified with such great times that they all come in cars that are lower than that. But we have had some movement around based on the power of the engines as well up at the top. We will get onto that in just a moment. As I say, we're sticking with the realistic engines. And before I go into the exact car lineup and who's in what, I want to give a shout out to Chameleon here, because Chameleon has unselfishly made it more difficult for himself and probably Iron Man too in the Ferrari by moving people like Major Jam and Budge up one level of car, because to give some more fairness to people who are at the lower end near the Haas and the Williams. It's an incredible show of competitiveness, fairness, and he deserves the credit for that, because this is going to be a tough season for him. He knows that there's not as much distance now. He doesn't have, like for like. He is slightly hampered by the fact that he couldn't move up, but some of the guys below him did. But look, Chameleon, if you get it right, I've said this to you before, if you get it right and you don't have to make up for some of the mistakes that have been made in previous races, you're going to be up there with the rest of them, and the very, very best of luck going forward in Season 3. I think you're going to rock it. Let's do it. But I want to acknowledge that, because we're going to go through them now. In the Red Bull, the best and most powerful car, we have Mormick. Mick has been around now for all the seasons. He has shown marked improvement, but he finds himself in the Red Bull. We are he's the only one in a Red Bull, so the AI that would normally be in the Red Bull isn't in there. It's not going to be, Perez is not going to be in there, or Verstappen, whoever it will be, is not going to be in there. We're going to see Mick on his own, because as I say, no AI. Lining up right behind him in the Mercedes, Vernie Vern and Kaiser Gunnar in the Mercedes. They're pretty happy about being in the Mercedes. I think being in a Red Bull and being in the Mercedes, it's a very competitive car, and it's really, really going to help them going forward. Thank you everybody for the likes and the shares. As I say, you can join us on the YouTube in the link in my bio. And welcome into those who are in with us in YouTube as well. If you wouldn't mind giving a few likes and subscribe there, if you'd be so kind, to help with the algorithms for when this race eventually gets started in 15 minutes. Okay, moving on from Vernon Kaiser in the Mercedes, we have in the Ferrari Chameleon and Ironman. Two very competitive drivers. Ironman has moved vastly up in the rankings, had a very strong finish to the season too, and he is likely to make a dent in this season, and he's going to take points away from people who would have otherwise got him. So good luck, and as I said, Chameleon is going to be ultra competitive if he can just keep those mistakes down to a minimum, and if he does, I can tell you this now, he's going to be getting podiums where he wasn't before. Very best of luck to all you for the guys in the Ferrari. The McLarens are empty. No AI is going to be in there, but the McLarens are empty. But we're straight in with the AlphaTauris. In the AlphaTauris we have Major Jam and Why Not C. Major Jam and Why Not C are moved up from Aston Martin. The cars have moved around in strength based on the last time they were upgraded through one of the updates in the game itself. So Major Jam and Why Not C find themselves in the AlphaTauri. That is one car closer than they would have been but for Chameleon being so kind. Two guys who are going to get a more competitive car below them. And that needed to be done because of the distance between some of the power of the cars below and all that. So here we go. So that's the AlphaTauris. The next in line, Budge and Mayoman in the Aston Martins. The Aston Martins, I think, were the cars that they were in previously, but they wouldn't have been. They would have been in the Alpines, which are the next car down. They've moved up too. They are in Budge and Mayoman in the Aston Martin. Next up is the Alpines, and here is the start of the new guys. The really, really competitive, really good drivers that we've gotten in for your entertainment. Wilfred Boney, Supreme Bio, welcome in, fellas. You're in the Alpines. You are going to rock it, guaranteed. I've seen your times, hugely competitive, even in the cars with the engines that are in the Alpine, whereas compared to the Mercedes and the Red Bull. Below them, we have the Alfa Romeos. Two new guys again, Welsh Wizard and Elite Carbon. Another two hugely great drivers. We look forward to seeing what they can do with the Alfa Romeo. They would have otherwise been in the Williams, and the Alpines the lads in the Alpines would have been in the Alfa Romeos. But thanks again to Chameleon, they have moved up because there was that gap there all the way back to the Williams, which are now empty. There is nobody in the Williams, and again, no AI, so that's not going to be a problem. Here we go. Let's see. Thank you, Kieran, for the follow. Let's see. We've got, yes, the Williams are empty. No AI, as I say. We've got 15 drivers who will be there week in, week out, driving in wheel to wheel. And finally, the Haas drivers. The Haas drivers is one driver. It's Bunsey. Bunsey, the most competitive driver out there with regard to times, or the fastest driver on track, but he's in the weakest engine power wise. He is still lightning quick in a car that is not nearly as fast as a Red Bull or a Mercedes. So Bunsey is one to watch out for. And as I said, he has a lot of good TikToks. Get on to Bunsey. Further on from that, what do we have? There is no constructors as there wasn't when we started season 3 previously. Not happening. No constructors. Everybody's driving for themselves. It doesn't matter the fact you're in a car with somebody else, same engine or car as the other thing. The only thing that's on the line here is a driver's championship. The driver's championship is going to be uber competitive. The last time we had these guys line up, or the majority of these guys line up on a track, was in Spa, with everybody going and giving their best, and in qualification less than 1 second separated first from last. The vast majority within a couple of tenths of each other from top to bottom. Incredible. And this is going to be such a great race. We're not going to have the problems of AI doing very strange things. You're going to have drivers who know how to do what they're doing, and they're going to be very competitive on track. We have an invite from Comedian. I'm going to wrap up really quickly here, and we're going to start this race coverage in just a moment. I'm going to join that there because I need to get into the league or into the event itself. But as I say, no constructors. These guys are all driving for themselves. Just some quick updates before we get over to the actual race itself. The bingo is still continuing. We will have our weekly bingo 3x3 card, and we will also have our season card of 5x5. If you have predictions for those cards, the first thing you need to do is you need to get on my Discord. You need to get into the Wheel2Wheel Discord, and you need to get into my Discord, because that is exactly where you will see all of that. You can also join my Facebook page, which you will get all the information. But the Discords, the Wheel2Wheel Discord and Meeple's Champs Discord, you need to get on there, because if you get onto the Discord, what you'll find is you will find all the information, and you will be able to see excuse me, I'm getting dry throat already. You will be able to see the bingo cards while you're racing or watching the race live, and you can see you can see everything that's going on, and you can call it out on the live saying, hey, we have a spinner or whatever the thing is that will cross off another one of those squares. And you know what? I'm going to continue to give out some prizes live on stream, live on YouTube. You have to be part of the YouTube audience, because the YouTube audience is where I can do most of what I'm doing. All right. So, but we will be live on TikTok as well. Next up, I just want to get another quick update with regard to the thing is the updates that I've done here in the studio. As I say, if you're on YouTube or anywhere else, and you see somebody boxing, give it a box comment in there. We'll hit the box button, which is
so box.
Okay. Or we have other things, which is the lights out. We have flying. If you see somebody flying live, you've got to tell me they're flying live, and we'll hit the flying button. Or if you see a spinner, if you're on any of the guys' stuff, give me the comments in the lives, and we will get those different interactions going during the race. All right. So give me 1 second while I set up here. We are going to go live to the race, and we're going to get the guys in our heads. All 15 drivers will be in the live chat in my head, so if something's going on, I get a hint at what might be happening. Alright, so let me see. I've got to get into the thing. So. Oh, let me see. I'm going to jump in here, and I'm going to oh, bollocks. Maybe I should use a different headset. I'm going to plug it in, because if I use a different headset, it means I can mute myself for everybody else when I'm commentating during the race. So we'll use the other headset, and we'll plug directly in. How's it going, folks? Welcome into Old Lives. We are great, and we love to see it. It's just going to be an awesome season going forward. We're going to accept that invite to get in there. And there we go. So where are we at? Okay, so there we go. We are in. Oh, there we go. We are in. There are currently 4 other drivers in there. We're going to mute them in my head just for a moment by turning down the volume. So, commentary. Have you got anything to comment on with regard to this race and this season 3? What is it you think is coming up? Who do you think is going to win the season now? I think that puts Budge and Mayo in another hugely direct competition for the championship this year. Budge and Mayo Man crazily only separated by wins. They finished on exactly the same number of points when the season ended, and it went down to the amount of wins. Only one in the difference, as it turns out. Crazy end to the season, hugely competitive, and it's only going to get more competitive again. There was a massively competitive season last year. You can't get any closer than exactly the same amount of points. Who have we got in, folks? Who have we got in? Ahmad, how art thou? Welcome in. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for all the likes. This is going to be a season, folks. This is going to be a season. Let me see if I can hear anything. See what the updates. There we go. Yeah, Major Jam has joined the party. Okay, so here we go. So welcome. Tonight the cars will be even. The cars will be even because tonight it's just practice. The result itself won't matter as much, but we'll see how fast certain people are in an even car, and then we will see how that translates into a real situation. A real situation like if they were to be in the realistic cars. So folks, tell me what it is you've got going on. Tell me what it is you think is going to happen this season. Welcome in, Sully, fella. There you are. And Kieran Hoban, welcome in. I hope you're not who you think. I think you are. If you are, I'm in trouble. Well, not so much in trouble. It's no longer in ours. But yeah, Sully, how art thou? We are live on YouTube. Link in bio. All the usual stuff. I don't know who's in on YouTube right now. I can't see the numbers. But yeah, join us live if you are so inclined. It would be much appreciated. We'll leave that for now. So, yeah. How are we? We are just about to go live. As I say, if you've missed any of the announcements, tell me so. We will go over real brief. We will go over some of those real brief because these are big. This is big news. This has been big news for the Wheel to Wheel lads. It's going to be a hugely positive season. I'll say really quickly, we will go through them. There is no AI existing in Wheel to Wheel anymore. Why, you ask? Because we have 15 drivers starting the season. We will have 16 by the end of the season, with Jack Carty leaving us just for his. Jack Carty is leaving us just for until his exams are done. We have a 24 race season. We have 6 new drivers. So AI are gone. Welcome in, Queen of Darkness. Look at you. How are you? It's great to have you in. We have all the regulars: Comedian, Budge, Vern, Why Not, Kaiser Gunner, Iron Man, Mormick, Mayo Man, and Major Jam. Still all there. Everybody. And as I say, Jack Carty will be back. Good luck in your exams once again. Following up from that with the new drivers: Bunsey, Wilford Boney, Supreme Bio, Blue Gunner, Elite Carbon Welsh Wizard. Welcome in, lads. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic season, and it's great to have you here. This is going to be something else. As I say, the cars are in. No AI, just those 15 drivers on track. Now, still on realistic engines. Season 3 starts tomorrow in France, in the French Grand Prix for Season 3. All big stuff. And as I say, again, Chameleon in a hugely unselfish act, moving drivers up in order to give them more chance and a fairer chance at a run. Their time trials suggested that they should be in a certain car, but in order to give them even more fairness, Chameleon hugely unselfishly moving them into a more competitive car in order to give them that bigger chance. So, as I say, all 6 drivers that have joined us have joined in the higher end of the cars. So they are all in the cars that have the least power in the engines. Welcome in. Who's in with us on YouTube? Give us a like and subscribe if you haven't done also already. If you have, you're the man, you're the woman, you are the person. Absolutely fantastic stuff. It is great to be there, or to be in this, and it is an exciting season ahead. If you have any questions, get them in the comments, and we will update you as soon as we can. We will be concentrating mostly. We will be commenting on the race for the most part. I apologise if it takes me a little while to get your comment, but I promise at some stage when the action dies down a bit, we don't expect it to die down too much, but we really do expect to have a very competitive race. So stick with us and give me a little time to get to you. I want to thank Kelleher, who has joined the subscribers on the last time we were out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So here we are. We have 3, 6, 9, 12 drivers. We have 11 drivers in the thing. We are just about to get going. We are at 10 o'clock and it is nearly time to go. I am just going to give the lads a good luck and we will see them on the other side. Guys, good luck. I'm going to turn you off here. I can hear you, but you won't be able to hear me. I'll turn you off from my end. The very best of luck, guys, and here's the season 3, right? Here we go. The lads are in. Ryan is there. Always the unknown entity. You know what, man? You're not lying. You're not lying. You know what I mean? It's an exceptionally a big possibility. An exceptionally big possibility that it is actually you in there, Ryan. Welcome in, fella. As I say, did you catch any of that information? I think I ran through it quickly. You might have missed the stuff that was early on. We are just about to go live. We will have you in race mode in a very short period of time. Just trying to get some things sorted here. We're just sorting out a few things before we go live. Woo! There. Here we go. So it is wheel-to-wheel practice with meat. This is going to be fun, folks. This is going to be fun. It looks like we're ready to go. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to flip you around. We have Ryan in on all platforms. You're such a legend. London is in the house. Welcome in, London. You legend. You absolute legend. I will be reading comments and I will address them. I promise you that. I just am going to be also running the race too. and commenting on the race, so it might take me a little while to do so. If I don't see it immediately, I apologise. But here we go, folks. This is the start of the season 3. Oi, if you're so inclined, I would advise you to jump on the YouTube link, which you can find in my bio. In my bio. So, here we go, folks. Here we go. Let's get the setup done. Get the telemetry on, enable the lap data, and we will go full track mode down there. And we will flip you over in the YouTube studio. How art thou, folks? London, Ryan in the TikTok. How are you? Welcome into the viewers. We have 6 or 7 viewers already on YouTube before this race begins, and we are going into quali, which will be a short quali followed by a 50% race in equal cars just for the practice. But make no bone or mistake about it, folks. This will be a non-equal card. This is a realistic card. So here we go, folks. First out is Bunsey, it looks like. We will follow Bunsey around. I think there's 1 or 2 ahead, is there? Yeah, we're very out like a really fast. Oh, and further along is Elite Carbon. Major Jam just behind him, it looks like, in sector 2, and Chameleon a little bit further up the line, so we go with him. Here we are, folks. This is practice before the announcement, before Wheel to Wheel Season 3 begins tomorrow in France, live here on the Meeples channel. Join me, Meeps, for all races this season as far as we can get them. I will be away for Spain as far as I'm aware, but other than that, we are looking to get you as much coverage of Wheel to Wheels Season 3 as is absolutely possible. Well, here we go, folks. Chameleon beginning his lap. Here we go. Let's go for it. So, the Paul Ricard's track, not many people's favourite, but it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Some of these tracks, a lot of people happy to get out of the way before the season gets too much into it. So if you're not a fan of Paul Ricard, to get it out of the way is good in race 1. Here we go. He's coming around towards the long straight here in Paul Ricard. This is a really long one. You have to lift the throttle there. He didn't get the best out of that. He's after taking that corner nicely and he's going to head down. So here we go. Full on with the DRS as he heads towards this chicane at the end of the straight, as long as he doesn't overrun it and go straight through. So here we go. Chameleon is going to be very competitive this year in the Ferrari. We will see how he fares versus the rest of the guys as we see it. Equal power for today. Let's see. We get an idea of the difference in times in quality, and then tomorrow we will see for real what realistic engines are going to provide for us. So here we go. Coming around. Chameleon's going to set the first time here today. Rightfully so long as he doesn't. He's a little bit off the power heavy there, but he's coming around now 7th gear back down to 4th as he comes around to the final corner, and he'll race down towards the line. He didn't go too long. Bit slow there coming around that final corner, but here he goes. 6 through 7, up through 8, and what time is he set? At 1:31.9. That is where he has set the standard. So who have we got out now? We had Bunsey out as well, but I think we had Vernie Verne. There we go. Elite Carbon a set of time. Vernie Verne was there somewhere as well, so we go with him. Vernie Verne is in sector 3, coming around the final corner. He's going to race the line and said his first time. What is his first time going to be? In the Mercedes, he's going to set a 1:34. He must have had a bit of a wobble. He did, because he is not allowed to keep that lap because he undone it. He must have gone wide at some stage. So we have in Sector 3, we have LOI Ryan who has joined the race, and Fangio is there as well. Fangio going fastest lap so far. Oh, but look at this. Look, oh, he's gone wide as that. He's after invalidating that race, or that time, so that will not stand. Elite Carbon setting the time there of 1:32, just 5 tenths behind Chameleon. Dan Man is in. Welcome in, Dan Man. Fangio, and Ryan joining late in this. Spider-Man as well. We've had a few joiners just for this. These are guests, regular guests. How art thou, folks? Welcome in, Queen of Darkness, you legend, and London. How art thou? It's great to have you in. So here we go. Coming around, Major Jam. Major Jam is driving with no assists, folks. No assists. He is light. Oh, he's after running wide and invalidating that lap, so we will come back to him at another time. Killer Boy, another late joiner for this invitational. So let's see, he's in Sector 1. So let's see if there's anybody else further up the line. Blue Gunner Sector 2. Budge is Sector 1. So far is Vernie Verne. Vernie Verne Sector 3. Where's he at? He's looking to go to set a faster time. Alright, where's he going to be? 1:33. So he's improved a little bit, but not a whole lot. But that time does stand. Killer's in Sector 2. While Blue Gunner's Sector 3, so we'll follow him around. He's after invalidating, he's after hitting every fucking piece of dirt off the track, and he is going to have to go again at some stage. Budge is Sector 2, I think a little bit further on from that is Killer Boy. Yeah, he's now in Sector 3. Oh, and he's invalidated there, so not great from those lads. Where is Dan Man? Is he vastly improving, or no, he's going into the pits? We're moving on. Welcome in, folks. It is great to have you in. What is going on? How art thou, London? You are a legend. It is just like, Oisin, how are you? I would advise, if you are so inclined, to jump in on the YouTube link that is in my bio, because the view is a lot better. It is a lot better. I am just streaming the screen here. Budge is about to set a time. Budge is going to set a time of 1:32.7. That puts him in 6th, just ahead of Verdi Verne and just behind Elite Carbon. That's going to be interesting. I think Budge is going to set a better time. These guys all running on mediums, as it turns out. Kaiser Gunner in Sector 1. We will see if Budge is likely to... No. Oh, he is. He's down on his time. He is already down 3 tenths of his first time in going into Sector 2. Here we go, folks. What is he going to do? He is after putting the power down. And this is a long straight coming up to the Shane. Let's see where he is when he comes out of Sector 2. He's coming around there. Is this a legitimate lap or not? That is the thing. Here we go. He is 5 tenths down, almost down. 4.47 tenths down. Here we go. Here we go. He's coming around. I can hear him talking in the chat, so he's very casual about this. He's setting the time and talking shit in the chat here. Oisin, how art thou? Thank you very much, Oisin. I'm trying my best. I appreciate the love. Yep, we have a setup. Welcome in, fella. It is good to have you. Let's see how it goes on. Budge is coming down. Was he coming out of Sector 3? He's going to be a lot quicker. He is going to be a lot quicker. He is gone instead of 1. He's 7 tenths up. He jumps Welsh Wizard. Kaiser Gunner coming in. Oh, and he's after going straight through. So that's Kaiser Gunner after setting a huge time right behind Budge. He jumps Welsh Wizard too. So Vernie Verne is going to come out soon again. I'd say we have Major Jam here coming down. He's only starting his quality lap here. Is there anybody ahead of him? Who's Comedian is still out. He's in Sector 1. Where are we with Bunsey? Bunsey is behind Comedian. Yeah, he is. So we will go to Comedian. He's coming into Sector 2. He's 1 tenth down, so he may run again. He's running on the soft though. You can see here, guys, with the different setups. There's guys getting out of the way. Fair play, guys. GG's. That is great sportsmanship right there, getting right off the track and allowing those guys who are on hot laps letting guys who are on hot laps get by. There is Buzz just going straight through again, keeping well out of the way, not interfering with that. Where will he be after sector 3? That is the thing. He's set a very competitive time already. He is just looking to improve a little bit if possible. He is on the soft tires, whereas other guys are on mediums around him. And Fangio, absolutely blistering pace on those medium tires. Thank you, Oshina, much appreciated for the comments. He's coming around here into the final corner, and we have, has he invalidated? He hasn't, but he's run wide on the other side. That wasn't a good final corner, but he may get a nice setup going into go another round here. What has he improved? He hasn't improved. He's slightly slower, but is he going to go again? Let's see if he goes again. We have another time being set there. Major Jam with a 1:30.849 time. Absolutely blistering pace out of him. As we say, Major Jam, one of the few guys that I know who's driving on a wheel, no assists whatsoever. He has all of them turned off. He has decided with 2021, the game 2021, he is absolutely going to start there as he means to go on, and that is without anything. Who else have we got? Vernie Vernon and Lee Carbon are still setting times. Budge is still here with in the pits. Who else is setting times? Major Jam. Bunsey setting the fast time on the 1:30.6 on the soft tires. So some of the guys reverting back. To a faster tire in the softs. But let's see how Comedian is giving up on that lap. He must. Oh, he ran out of fuel. Comedian, has he? No. Yeah, he has. It looks like Comedian ran out of fuel on that run. So he's going to stay out of the way for the guys who are behind him. Dan Man on his lap. He is coming around these medium tires. This is his first qualification on this. Much appreciated to all the guys who are in on YouTube and TikTok. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. It is very, very much appreciated. I better turn on the multi-stream comments so I can see anybody who may be coming in from Facebook. But we don't really do much on Facebook. YouTube is where it's at, folks. YouTube is where it's at. Let's see where we are as we come up to this final sector and the final corner here. Dan Man, a very fast driver from LOI. Here we go as he comes towards the lead. He's not gone very fast now at the time. Will he improve his time? He's not. He's down the time by 8 milliseconds. Welsh Wizard coming out there. Is he? He's going to run. Oh, he's after hitting the curb and he's after going. Is that him out? No. Wow, he was lucky. Welsh Wizard there. Did he get it away? I don't know, but certainly a bit of a mistake there from Welsh Wizard. I think Dan Man was looking to get through this. So who have we got? Dan Man will be going straight back to the pits. LOI Ryan. He's coming through sector 2. What is his time like? He's going to be probably slower because I think he set his time on a faster tire. So it's going to be difficult. It is going to be difficult to set a faster time. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. He is coming around. He's 120. He's a long way off his time. So he's going to go next time. He's not going to go this time. Who's out? Is Major Jam on a lap or is he going back? Nope, he's run out of fuel. He's going back. He is going back to the pits. Blue Gunner, here we go. Blue Gunner, new wheel-to-wheel driver for season 3. Welcome in, fella. Here we go. Let's do it. Here we go. We have a lot of people joining us on YouTube. Much appreciated, folks. If you are so inclined, give it a like and subscribe for the stream, and of course following. It looks like Blue Gunner is going to he has abandoned this lap. He is way down the time. Kaiser Gunner is on his competitive lap now. Let's see how well he goes on the mediums. Coming around through sector 1, what will his time be like? I think he set a fast time on his. Oh, he's after running wide. That's invalidated. Oh, not invalidated, but certainly not going to be a too competitive time. Yeah. Killer boys in the pits, and we have Vernie Vernon who has abandoned his lap because I heard him in there. He's not happy about the way that went. Blue Gunner's coming in. Oh, we've had next lap invalidated from Chameleon because he went. He went by, he let Wizard and Kaiser go. So here we go. Kaiser is not down the time, but look at here we've got look, Welsh Wizard as well is down the time too. But these guys are going to go on competitive lap, and I imagine so will Chameleon. I think they will go around again. They're just looking. Yeah, Chameleon hasn't done his. He's still on his out lap. So here we go, folks. Here we go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you are so inclined, give like and subscribe. It really helps the analytics. And if you hit that little bell, you will be notified when we go live with the wheel-to-wheel racing. Here we go. Kaiser Gunner going to go on a fast lap. Here we go. He's going to put down the. Oh, he's got no ERS. So he is not going to send a competitive time on these tires because he used it all as he was going around the last time, and he hasn't really done that. We will come back to him. Welsh Wizard. He's got about 50% left. Looks like we have a better time being set. Irish Gary has joined the lineup. Irish Gary with a 1:30.2, incredibly fast time. He's going a bit off track, mind. We have Bunsey in sector 2. He is down on his time. It's not a lot. It's not a lot, but he's after abandoning that lap. He's after invalidate. Spider-Man, he's on a fast lap now, so let's see how that goes. He is coming down through sector 2. What's he going to set here? He's on the mediums. Spider-Man, an absolute flyer, and an absolutely fantastic race from him. The last day in Jeddah, the wheel-to-wheel practice in Jeddah. Absolutely elite driving at the top, alongside the two drivers that were with him there. And he's coming around, and Kaiser Gunner's probably going to have to get out of the way here. Kaiser Gunner's going to get off track. He is. He's getting out of the way. Did he get it? Did he slow down Spider-Man too much there, or was that just him downshifting in the gears normally? Here we go. He's coming around. What's he going to set? He's coming around the final corner to head down this long straight. It's a long way from the final corner. That wasn't a great final corner. It's a long way from the final corner to the start-finish line. But what's he going to set? He's going to set a 1:31. He's going to improve on that for sure. For sure. He's got 50% ERS left. So let's see where we're at. Who else is on the lap? Here we go. Sector 2. Who's Jam is on Sector 2. He's slightly behind. Bunsey. So we will try and jump back to him and see if these guys are going to remain valid here on this. Is he down this time coming through Sector 2? What is his time? He is down 3/10. That will jump him in over Major Jam. Anyway, if he improves in this last sector, he could potentially get second from Irish Gary. Oh, Verdi Vern having trouble there. It looks like. Oh, Not Jack. Welcome in, Not Jack, winning the practice race on the weekend, on Sunday. Here we go, coming around in through the final sector. This looks like a competitive time from Bunsey, knowing already he's down on the time as much as he is. Let's see what he does. LOI, Ryan setting fast lap. One of LOI's elite there coming in and setting an incredible time. But here we go, Bunsey racing to the line. What will he improve? By how much? He's 4/10 down. He jumps Irish Gary as well. Major Jam with a time right behind Bunsey, knocking Bunsey back to 4th after him setting a time that absolutely would have kept him in second for a while. But Major Jam was getting toes. He was getting all sorts. Let's see. We've got sector 2. We have Blue Gunner down this time. That's going to jump into 130s. Elite Carbon with an incredible time of 130.5. There we go. That is incredible. Let's see how that goes. Some of the, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I was saying. So the faster competitive times being set by these new wheel-to-wheel drivers. These are equal cars, but this will all be different come race day tomorrow. Who have we got? Bing Bong, your lady. Oh my God, it is great to have you in. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, and yeah, if you are so inclined, jump onto the YouTube, which is in the links in the bio, because that will absolutely and utterly get you the best view of this race. This is a highly competitive year going to be in wheel to wheel. You might as well see what happens from that perspective. So that is the end of qualifying, it looks like. Bunsey is not going to improve, doesn't look like. I don't think. No, he's definitely not going to improve. Who's on time? Is there anybody still active? Yep, we have coming around through sector 1. we have. Oh, he's 2/10 now. He's going to abandon that lap. That looks like the end of Killer Boy. Not Jack not setting the time, but that's probably because he joined qualification left, and everybody else going in. Killer Boy will go in. So that is the end of qualification. Blue Gunner is on a runner there, but he's going to be running back because his time is done. His time was set last lap. There we go, folks. That is qualification. So running down the order as it stands. LOI Ryan in first place. Major Jam, the elite of wheel-to-wheel originals, up in second place. Dan Man in third. LOI Fangio in fourth. Bunsey, the new wheel-to-wheel driver, in fifth. LOI Irish Gary in sixth. Elite Carbon in seventh. Blue Gunner in eighth. Spider-Man in ninth. Welsh Wizard, the new lad, in 10th. Angry Comedian, Budge and Kaiser making up 11, 12 and 13. Killer Boy finishing in 14th in practice, in quali, and Vernie Vern in 15th. LOI Jack not set at the time because he joined all of it late. How's it going, Sully fella? How's it going? Are you in on my YouTube as well? FaZe Mac Bot, how art thou, lad? Welcome in, welcome in. We're going to go into podcast mode for just a minute. Welcome in. It is good to have you in there. It is good to have you in. What is up, FaZe Mac Bot? It is good. It is good. How art thou, Sully in the TikTok. So there we go, folks. That is quali. Oh, that's just a few of the AI who are thrown in, but they will not be in this race. I don't think they will, because they don't set quality. Where this is only a driver race, which is the exact same for. I do stream on Twitch, FaZe, and honestly, I might be streaming on Twitch going forward. Right now, I'm trying to get the old YouTube up a bit because I do have a whole lot more followers on. I do have a lot more followers on my Twitch. I'm an affiliate there, so I put a lot more time into Twitch, but I never did into YouTube, and I'd like to give the YouTube audience or the YouTube a bit of a shot, see if I can grow it a little bit, certainly as an alternative to Twitch if I'm having trouble. But if you think that that's where you'd like to see it, hey, lash it in, we will try and get you there. So folks, there we go. That is the end of quali. We're waiting on Blue Gunner, it looks like, to finish up. Blue Gunner. I think Blue Gunner needs to quit. Alright, I see that, yeah. LOI Irish Gary still out there, set the time. Right. Yeah, well, there's the end of time now anyway, so that'll be it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, good luck, lads. This is going to be a really good race, I think. Yeah. Look. David Coulthard isn't the most honest of presenters, so, like, there you go. So, yeah. Go on. Alopecia, says the guy who has regular lights bouncing off his head. Go on anyway. I'll talk to you in a bit. What did he say? All right. Yeah. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Didn't hear that. Yeah. Well, you know, enunciation isn't your strong point either. So go on. Talk to you in a bit. Okay, disqualified from session. So that looks like we've come to the end of the session. We will get back onto the live in. We didn't get a warning. So, yeah, FaZe. Everybody, folks, how's it going? We had a bit of the usual glitch that you have. You have the usual glitch with regard to. I'm just going to push this up. Oh, shit. going to push this up so that we can get it a bit out of the way, just out of the way. So, but it will pick up. We'll pick up the sound. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Yeah. Do you have a preference for Twitch or YouTube? So, here we go, folks. We're just going to get the TikTok back up. Just going to get TikTok back up because my phone died. Didn't even give me a warning. That's crazy. Who's in with us? We've got 7 guys in. How are you, folks? We've got some weird stuff going on there. How's it going, folks? We got 9 people in on YouTube. How are you going? Can we get this lad here? How do we get rid of this guy? So it looks like we're having a bit of a glitch here. We will get you back to racing. Ah, there it goes. And there it goes. So that doesn't matter. It's gonna We are being led around by LOI Ryan, Major Jam in second there. There we are, folks. We are going to go live. Resume live. There we go. Sorry about the glitch, folks. Thank you for the 3.9 likes. 3.9k likes on 3.9k likes on Twitter or Twitch, TikTok. Jesus, all of them. How do I get rid of a guy? I'll have to kick a guy. Kick a git. Oh, I'd have to do that from YouTube, don't I? I don't know if I gave you the right to kick people, Ryan, but if I didn't, let me know and I will give them to you when we get offline. Okay, so here we go. Let's just run through some of the things that will be starting in Wheel to Wheel Season 3 tomorrow. We have 6 new drivers: Bunsey, Wilford Boney, Supreme Bio, Blue Gunner, Elite Carbon and Welsh Wizard. Welcome in, folks. Good luck to Jack Carty in exams. You're going to rock it, babe. And then we have the regulars who are in from previous seasons: Chameleon, Budge, Vernie Vern, Why Not, Kaiser Gunner, Aaron Man, Mormick, Mayo Man and Major Jam. We will see Jack when he finishes exams in there we go. So here we go. We do have realistic engines on. We do have, if you see somebody pitting or if you hear you see something going wrong, lash it into the chat. We will have the interactive stuff. We are fond of a spin. If you hear that, we will also have, if somebody is flying it, we will have if you see somebody pitting, we will have box. And if something goes wrong, we have a lot of stuff there. If you see something going on, yeah, let's see how it goes. So here we go, folks. This is the start of it. We will get the stuff on. We will start on board with. No, we'll probably start at the front. Yeah. So it looks like we're having another glitch. This game is fantastic. Looking pacey. Yeah, some of these lads are going to be fast. And Major Jam out of nowhere with that time. That is just phenomenal. He is completely, he's in cockpit view, and he has everything turned off. So that guy is putting some times up there. Definitely putting some serious times up there. Who we got in? Michael McKeown, welcome in. You're more than welcome to join us on YouTube if you wouldn't mind joining on there. If you're in there, that's Sully, that has potential. Oh, Sully there, you joined in. Jesus, Sully, everybody jumping in late there for me. Oh my God! So what is after happening? We've had a glitch. This Codemasters game is flawless. Oh, there we go. We're gone. We are gone. And oh, we have a Dan Man straight into the wall, and that is Dan Man. Who the hell is that? Virtual safety car straight off. Elite Carbon is. Oh my God! I don't know what the hell happened there, but we're having the usual glitch. That was two guys. I don't know who the hell hit each other, but a lot of look at all this stuff that's going on. We still have LOI Ride in front. Buncey's in second, yeah. Fangio, okay, yeah, that's fine. Crazy. I don't know what the hell happened there. Very strange stuff. That is crazy. I don't know what the hell is going to happen now. So we are under virtual safety car from the get-go. Wow. So, Dan Man, Welsh Wizards, we have Comedian all the way back, and we're going. We are back live racing. Major Jam losing a ton of places. He's losing 6 places. Is he damaged? We will find out. Major Jam looks healthy. I don't know why he's all the way back there, but that must have been something to do with Dan Man at the beginning. I don't know what happened. So Dan Man is gone. We have Welsh Wizard who's overtaken. He's up to 6th. Ryan's at the fastest pace, but that time will come down majorly because obviously we spent most of that. There's always one carnage, isn't there? Absolutely ridiculous stuff. There we go, folks. How are you going? Welcome in. 3.9k likes. So we're going to flip the camera there for the guys in TikTok world. So, Aaron Dev, welcome in. Yeah, absolute carnage. So where are we at? There's already 4 tenths between Fangio and Ryan. We fall back to Buncey in a half second back. So all these guys all the way up to Major Jam, still in DRS zone, which we will get back once we have once we get past 3 laps. Angry Comedian is a long way back, 2.6 seconds behind. Budge is on his tail big time. He is obviously using the DRS to his advantage. Not Jack, up from near the back and we have Killer Boy and Dan Man, who were in the pits but are now back out. Killer Boy is gone, he's retired. Kaiser Gunner has got penalties already. He's 12 seconds, he's 16 seconds back. Looks like he stopped. So let's see what all that carnage means for the race so far. As I say, we've got a long run of guys who are within DRS zone. Welsh Wizard, Major Jam getting up to 7, half Welsh Wizard. This is going to be a great season battle for these guys. Let's see how it goes. Spider-Man sets the fast lap. Now he must be taken over. He's on Blue Gunner's back. It looks like DRS is enabled. We are on lap 3 and DRS is enabled. And Spider-Man going to overtake Blue Gunner. Is he going back out? No, he's going to go right through, and that's great racing from the guys. We've got Major Jam right behind there. Major Jam's falling back. What's going on here? He's 1 point away. He's coming out this fast, but he was over a second. If he doesn't get back, he's not going to get DRS, as it turns out, and that means that Welsh Wizard is going to get a chance to overtake him. But he's gone defensive. And look at Welsh Wizard closing that huge gap that was there purely because of the fact that Major Jam didn't have that. Angry Comedian is now 3.5 seconds back. Looks like some of the lads have served their penalties, so we will see if they can get back into this race. Absolute carnage, and also a lot of that down to glitching. So we have a set. LOY Ryan is gone. What has happened to LOY Ryan? Oh my, there he is. He's in the barrier. He looked like he was dicing with death there before around it. I think was it him or somebody else? I think it was that. We have now got another virtual safety car because he. So Chameleon is now. Comedian is now 5 or 6 seconds. Who's after going down? Everybody's gone into the pits. Look at this. Everybody's going into the pits. Who's going in after them? Will Comedian go in? No, Comedian's going to stay out. Comedian is going to stay out. What will the guys that are gone in come out on? It looks like they'll probably come out on hards, I'd say, if they want to go to the end of this race. Will they go out, come back in, come out on hards? No, they're coming out on mediums. LOY Ryan is gone. We will have Darman and Kaiser catch up to the pack now because of all of this. LOY Sully back in the race as well. All these guys are going to be coming out on fresh mediums, and we have two. Elite and Darman are coming out. Oh no, Elite. Oh no, that's just them finishing that first lap. They had already stopped already, so they're going on hards. The guys are going on mediums. The virtual safety car though, it's not a full one. And drive-through penalty for Blue Gunner. That's huge. Speeding under the VSC for Blue Gunner. Oh, and we're back racing. And Chameleon, has he been caught? No, he was gone defensive. And Budge backs out of it, but he's going to have another run of them before the end of this lap again. So the guys ahead now. What's going to happen? It's a crazy, crazy race. We will finish 9 cars from 17. That's optimistic, isn't it? 9 cars from 17. That is optimistic. Budge and Comedian with the closest battle on track. And right behind them, we can see from the action, not Jack, who is also in DRS behind Budge. These guys are going to be competitive. We have somebody off in Sector 3. It is Irish Gary. Sully is up now. Irish Gary is Spinneroony. There we go, folks. We have a Spinneroony. And there's Budge! Budge with a Spinneroony. Comedian and Budge fighting that. Apparently, maybe Angry Comedian getting a little bit out of sorts there, or not maybe playing the fairest as he would, but that was also detrimental to I think it wasn't not Jack, no, it was maybe it was Sully who ran into him. Was it Sully who ran into him and caused No, he's perfectly fine. So somebody ran into him while he was off. There we go. We have Budge falling behind Irish Gary. Is Budge damaged? Looks like he's alright. Don't know if the graphics are with the glitch. So we will see how that all plays out as the game goes on. Comedian and Budge getting into it early in this race. So 50%. We have Bunsey going in after 4 laps on those softs. What will you go? Hard to the end? More than likely. But Comedian now in 5th place. He's going really wide there. He's going to pick up some penalties, I imagine, before the end of this race. And there's not Jack overtaking him. Budge is after going into the speed lane or pit lane, and he was caught for speeding. Discord into Discord. So where are we at? We have LOI Fangio still out in front, but these guys at the front still have to stop Somebody or Budge is back on the soft, so he's going to go and have to stop again. But let's see how this goes. We'll follow Spider-Man because this is going to be a great battle at the front. We'll follow the front of the pack for a while. But we did have some incidents early on. Looks like actually we have an overtake going on with Bunsey and Vernie Vern. Looks like, yeah, Bunsey's after overtaking Vernie Vern. Vernie Vern with some, there we go. Vernie Vern with, Vernie Vern with penalties there, but Bunsey not. This is the closest battle on track as we speak because people have gone through different setups, are on different setups, but are also they are also at different stages in their 5-second penalty speeding the pit lane for Chameleon. Oi, he didn't enjoy that. He's speeding in the pit lane and he's not enjoying it. Now Chameleon's going in, we'll see what he comes out on. Everybody on different stages of their strategy for this race. Let's see where it is. Oi. So, where are we at? Yes, I would highly recommend you getting in on the YouTube if you can. There is a great view there by comparison. Look at that. Fangio absolutely opening up a massive gap. Oh, that's a little bit of a cut there, Spider-Man, but we'll give it to you. You may have got a little bit of a warning. But yeah, Spider-Man again competing at the front. And we have Major Jam just behind them, following them down that straight there, coming around into Sector 3. Major Jam currently the fastest qualifier of the wheel-to-wheel regulars, and it looks like Chameleon has come out on hard. So we have Spider-Man. Will he get back in? 3-second time penalty for Elite Carbon. What is going on back there? There's another close battle going on back there between him and Blue Gunner. Let's see if this is going to continue. Look at this racing. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Blue Gunner and Elite Carbon. So, where are we at? This has all turned into a bit of a... We're in the middle sector of this. Welsh Wizard, or Major Jam has gone into the pits, so he'll be going on to his new tyres. The mediums he's chosen. He will go to the end on those, I imagine. But yeah, it's all kind of gone a bit quiet now because people are at different level or different strategies right about now. 3-second time penalty for Vernie Vern, multiple warnings probably for the strict corner cutting. But here we go. Elite Carbon holding on to Blue Gunner. Blue Gunner hasn't got the benefit of DRS the same way Elite Carbon does, and Elite Carbon is a very competitive wheel-to-wheel driver. That's a little bit messy from Elite Carbon though. We will say he's already got penalties. We don't need much more. He is on the hard tyres, so he's probably going to the end. Likely, 5 laps on those. Probably going to stop again. He's probably going to a soft tyre later in this race. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Let's see where we're at. Nobody else is even close within time. Budge not catching up. Obviously suffering big time with the crash and being way behind Chameleon. So Chameleon comes out on the hard tyres, but Budge is on the softs, and he's going to start making time. Fastest lap set by Jack. Jack is in 3rd place now. He has got time penalties, and he has got the top 3. Still have to stop again. But Chameleon with another warning. So he is now 8 seconds of penalties, looking like Budge is going to catch him on that alone. Although he does have 5, I think, from the speeding of the pit lane. I hear Chameleon saying that he's not happy with this setup that he has on the car. He's probably going to review that for tomorrow night in the wheel-to-wheel Season 3 opener. Oi, Stitch, welcome in, and welcome in everybody who's there. I would advise to get onto the YouTube link in my bio, because the view for this race will be a whole lot better there. everybody is spaced out. There's only one person that's in DRS range, and that's Elite Carbon alongside Blue Gunner. That is Elite Carbon alongside Blue Gunner. And Welsh Wizard with a 3-second time penalty. Time penalties. This is not a track I would have traditionally thought. Fangio is going in for his pit. Elite Carbon, we caught you. That's the second time on that corner. It's down. It's down. Definitely one that you're going to get one for. Looks like Spider-Man is going to stay out another lap. He wants to go on fresher tires from the end. We have LOI, not Jack, is right behind him. He's not gone in, but Sully and Fangio going into the pits now. We will see these people. These guys will, following all the pits, the normal pit strategies. You will see these people bunch up again. Blue Gunner going very wide there. Will he get a penalty soon for that? Probably. He's probably got a warning for that. Although if he hasn't benefited, maybe not. Major Jam benefiting hugely from going in. Did he get an undercut there? I think he may have done. I think he may have gotten an undercut on Sully. And Sully's not going to the end of the race on those tyres, so he's going to be stopping again too. Oh my goodness, Fangio going on to softs. He's not going to the end either, but he is on the softs and he is going to get some serious time, because the guys who are in front of him, certainly are not. The guys who are in front of him certainly aren't going to go to the end, as far as I can tell. Yeah, because they've been on those laps or those tyres since the beginning. Spider-Man and not Jack. As a matter of fact, Spider-Man is likely to come in soon, I'd say, unless he wants to go a bit longer on those mediums and switch to softs. That's probably because if he stays the same as Fangio and goes in, Vernie Verne with another penalty. Vernie Verne racking up penalties. Where are we with the penalties now at this stage? Probably a lot. Yeah, Vernie Verne with the most with 11 seconds. Comedian next with 8. And then we have Elite Carbon with 6. Budge and not Jack, I beg your pardon, with 5, and the rest with 3. So few of those penalties have been served. I'd say Budge will serve it. That's why he went on to the softs. He will serve it and be penalty free from the end from that time he went into the pits. But here we go, folks. This is where we're at. Welsh Wizard and Major Jam is the only battle on track, really. Elite Carbon, although coming up on Comedian, how will he fare out here? I think Elite Carbon's a little bit more comfortable with his setup and his car now. Comedian's a little bit loosey-goosey there. He comes around the final quarter to go down the final home straight. Here we go. What will happen here? We will rejoin Major Jam when he gets a little bit closer, but it looks like, Elite Carbon coming flying down there. Carbon would, there we go. We got Vernie Verne going way off there, and Elite Carbon and Angry Comedian benefiting from that. Oh my goodness, that is not in the plan for Vernie Verne. He lost the back of it there. Elite Carbon's going to lose time on that now. Comedian, will he get out of DRS? He probably won't get out of DRS. No, he doesn't. Elite Carbon gets it, and that's going to help him hugely. And he's using it, and he has no ERS left. He is down to 6%, or was down to 6% ERS. That is huge. Where does Comedian stand on that? Comedian's all the way up to 55, so he's managing very well up there. He is using it, but he is not doing it too much. Major Jam and Welsh Wizard, there we go. Welsh Wizard is right behind Major Jam, overtaking there. Major Jam going way wide. Welsh Wizard gets the position back. Fangio is setting fastest lap at the front, in second place at the moment. But as I say, Not Jack still has to stop. He lost the back end there again. A bit loosey-goosey, as to say. So, here we go. Who is this? Who's that? That's LOI Sully now after overtaking Major Jam, because he's getting a bit loosey-goosey and running off track. So, here we go. Let's see how this goes. Will Jam go to the end of those? It's going to be a hard ask, but maybe he'll make it. Here we go. Major Jam, no penalties at the moment. Welsh Wizard and Sully both have penalties. He is going to have DRS in this sector. He is going to have also ERS to help with it. So here we go. He's going to have a run to the line here, and what will he be? There's a huge, if he gets the toe and use both things, look at the speed. This is a very long straight, so we get right up to these lads. Look at that, he is over speeding it though. coming into those corners. He lost a bit of that time, but he has benefited majorly from that. So he will come around to the final start for the home straight, and he may get past Welford at that time. That is after running a little bit off track there, and maybe he'll get a penalty if he does that again soon. Lee Carbon. Now here we go, back challenging Chameleon. What will Chameleon do? Chameleon, he'll back off Chameleon because he doesn't want to run into him. And Chameleon is can be very defensive on when he's in competitive mode. Who has the better grip coming around here? It looks like Elite does, but he's looking. He's gonna wait. He's probably gonna wait till the final straight and see. Yeah, Chameleon's all over the place. He's not getting the maximum out of these corners. He's not getting the actual speed. So let's see how this plays out now. Coming around the final corner, what is the distance? He is right up on Chameleon, and he is going to use all he has in the ERS. Will he have DRS? He does. Oh, he hasn't got it. He's not using it. He braked and he's not using it. So there we go. He didn't get it there, but he's probably going, he might fall out of it there if he doesn't catch up soon. Oh, this is big. Major Jam is after pulling. What happened with Welsh Wizard? Did he fall way back? Or not, sorry, Major Jam did, from Sully. Sully is pulling away like a crazy train. Look at this, Major Jam has passed Welsh Wizard, but he's going to retain that because of that. Now, Elite Carbon. This is where he hopes to get some benefit from it, but he has absolutely no ERS. Chameleon going ultra defensive, and Elite Carbon stayed out wide and getting a much better run off. There he is, Chameleon with another penalty. Look at that. Oh my god, what happened there? Elite Carbon, that was not the best of driving there, but he probably had to straighten up and be better. He was probably trying to avoid Chameleon coming back across the track. So there we go, Chameleon is just going to pull out a DRS if he doesn't get up there. And I think Elite needs to let that ERS build back up, because he's not going to get any help whatsoever from it on the straights. How art thou, folks? Welcome in on all channels. If you're on TikTok, you are more than welcome to join us. We have Irish Gary going into the pit. What is he going to come out on? He's looked like he's going to come out on. He's coming out on the softs. That's great. So now he's going to run. Is he going to run 13 laps on those softs? He may do. It'll be very close, but I think he might be going for soft to finish this race off. Chameleon and Elite Carbon. Budge absolutely belting down the inside there. Oh, look at that. But because he belted down the inside, what happened? Budge just nearly he overbraked. Or he underbraked, I beg your pardon. He didn't brake. He lost the braking zone because he was trying to get ahead of Irish Gary. But he will get the benefit of DRS coming up here behind Irish Gary. Elite Carbon 3-second time penalty, that is going to be paid. And there's Major Jam's first penalty of it there. Welsh Wizard and him having an incredible battle. It looks like Elite Carbon has made the pass from Chameleon. He certainly has. Chameleon is struggling through these corners. There he's gone. We have a live on air. So there we go, folks. We have a live on air spin, and now Chameleon dropping down the ranks. He's now behind Irish Gary and Budge. Oh, Irish Gary. What's happening with Irish Gary? Bunsey with his time penalty. Everybody on track now except Fangio and Spider-Man and Dan Man with penalties. What is going on with Irish Gary? I don't know, but he's not going fast on track. He looks like he's going to go to the end of this race on those. So the next person to stop will likely be Not Jack, who is 6 seconds ahead. He's lost a lot of the advantage that he had being out ahead. But if he gets a what do you call it? Oh, Vernie Vern into the pits. We have a Vernie Vern into the pits.
So box.
We have a box for Vernie Vern. If he gets a safety car, this could greatly benefit Not Jack, who started near the back of the pack. He still is going to be right up there because he will get out way probably around Major Jam. Probably even before that. I imagine probably around LOI Sully. So, but the clear favourites for this is Spider-Man and Fangio, who is top favourite now at this stage. Both of who are going to stop again. Do we have another stop in anybody from? Here we go. Oh, there we go. There it is. Irish Gary overtaking Angry Chameleon. Angry Chameleon not liking the setup he has, and certainly not liking the fact that he has to run to the end of this race on hards. Probably wanted mediums. Look at this, he's coming back at him, but he backs out Irish Gary. Oh, look at this. Oh! Irish Gary and Chameleon. Did Irish Gary deliberately drop back through all those positions to get into a battle with Chameleon? I don't know, but he is definitely looking to antagonise him, it would seem. Chameleon is going to have DRS and DRS here. Is he going to get Irish Gary? He's getting the toe, he's getting both the powers, and he's running down. He's on the inside of him. Will he have enough? He's braked well, but Irish Gary has done well as well. He absolutely took him back over there very well. And Irish Gary is, I think he's playing with Chameleon, if I'm being honest. I think he is playing with him. I think he dropped back. Is yours? We have some discussion going on as to what might be going on, but I definitely think there's some. We have Bunsey in the pit.
So box.
And Fangio is now within 5 seconds of Knockjack. 5 seconds of Knockjack. Both of these guys are going to stop again, as well as Sully and Spider-Man, because they are not going to get to the end. So we have an absolute flyer in Fangio now, who is 6 seconds ahead of the nearest guy to him on the same strategy. So we will give him a... Let's do it. If you want an interaction, tell me who you think deserves the interaction. Tell me who you think deserves the action. We have a Budge pit.
So box.
Oi. So we have Chameleon here. Chameleon is being held up by Gary here, it certainly seems like. There is a little bit of toying going on, I would have imagined. There certainly seems to be the consensus that some of the guys that have come in as guests aren't exactly playing by the rules as they should do. And look at this. Irish Gary takes him back over. I think there's definitely some serious issues to be investigated here. I definitely think that there is something going on there. Not exactly good sportsmanship, as it would be. Look, nothing against Irish Gary personally. I don't think he's necessarily anybody. But we have two boxes. We have Sully and Elite Carbon in the box.
So box.
And Sully, who has just come out.
So box.
But Angry Chameleon is definitely sus as to what's going on. I am absolutely watching what's going on, and it is not kosher, I would say that much. And Chameleon with the spin. So now. Now Irish Gary is gone ahead. He definitely did slow down. Irish Gary Irish Gary did slow down to get back as far as Chameleon. He was miles ahead and he slowed down deliberately, and then Chameleon passed him and he sped up. Let's see what the race director. Let's see settings, lobby options. I'm gonna have a look. I'm not really sure as how this goes. This is kind of unfortunate. He had slipstream with 3 other cars. He had 3 other cars slipstream. So I'm looking at the options, but he's gone in for a pit now. He's after going in. Irish Gary went in for a pit. He needed to stop again, but he's after doing it. So Chameleon will catch up, or he'll catch up with Chameleon now. He's on softs again, and Chameleon's only a few seconds ahead of him. So he went in for a pit, even though Irish Gary 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So Irish Gary's now back behind Budge. We'll see what he does. He's probably trying to, as I say, it looks like they're trying to get a TikTok out of him. I don't think that's not nice. It's not cricket. Definitely not cricket. It's if it isn't, Angry Chameleon is gone. Angry Chameleon is gone. He's out of the DNFing. Boy, very on and wide. It certainly seemed. We have a major jam pit.
Say box,
but we also have Elite Carbon running off. I'm not going to lie, folks. I'm not going to lie. This is a little bit of a sullied race for me right now. Not any knock on Sully himself. But let's see. Let's get back up to the front, because Fangio on the new tyres alongside Knockjack this is going to be a run to the end. The guys up front, Spider-Man, Fangio and Knockjack, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I have to say though, you saw nothing, Budge. Budge saw nothing. I was watching very intently on Chameleon's live, or sorry, on the live here in the studio. I stuck with Chameleon because there was something sus going on. There was a deliberate slowdown by anyway. We have a very competitive Fangio with the fastest lap now on his new softs. There is going to be somebody. Oh, there's a tap there. He underbraked and he ran a little bit into the back of Knockjack. The front here is going to get ultra competitive. Spider-Man is a little bit off of it, but Knockjack has penalties. Fangio is still the favourite to win this race, but he's in second place. Who will finish first on track? So here we go. He has got DRS. He has got ERS. He's got 65% DRS. He is going to take him on track. He's absolutely buzzing by him. That is a huge overtake on the long straight, coming around into the next section. Jonas Caffrey, I'm sorry, fella, but once we're finished with the live, we will get you in. Bit of an echo, Michael Riley. Thank you very much for that. Sometimes that does happen. It actually comes down to the game, believe it or not. I will try and turn that. Oh, you know what? I'll turn down. I know what I'll do. There we go. How about that? I think that should be better for you. That should be better, Michael Riley. Is that right? Can you comment in? Can you comment? Oh well, if you send me another message. If you send me another message, it's harder to see the messages because I don't have that on screen. I have that live on my phone. But if you can comment in the YouTube or the Facebook, I will see it up on the thing here. That should be better. Anyway, this is LOI, not Jack, and LOI Fangio battling at the front. What is the penalties right now? It's only 3 seconds. So if Not Jack can get ahead, he's probably unlikely at this stage. But if Not Jack gets ahead and he puts some separation in between them, he is ahead. He is ahead. Will he get far enough ahead in order to, because he has the DRS in this occasion, will he get far enough ahead to get out of DRS? If he can get out of DRS, it means that Fangio might actually fall back further if he can do that. Look at the distance, 6/10 already. But if he doesn't get out of that distance, he is absolutely going to catch him again on the straights, as it turns out later on. But it makes the end of this race very interesting at the front. There's a lot going on behind. Major Jam is now going to go to the end of the race on those mediums. We will join him in just a moment because he is coming up on Blue Gunner in 7th. So Fangio, how close can he get? He's 7/10 down. Can Not Jack get further out? He's 8/10 down, but he's going to get all of this. He has a lot of ERS. Who was that? Who got that penalty? It looks like we have another penalty. Is that Not Jack? No, it's not. So that's okay. Sully does have 9 seconds in penalties though. This is very good at the front. He's not. Oh, bit of a cut there. Bit of a cut from Fangio. Fangio's main advantage right now, as it stands, is the fact he doesn't have penalties. Look at that for defensive. Where is he going? Oh my goodness, did he run out of fuel? Did he run out of fuel? What is, oh no, that was another driver. My God, I thought he was after running out of fuel. So Fangio is now within 3/10. He's after halving that distance that he got after the run. Major Jam with another penalty. Unfortunately, that's going to be a problem. But we will rejoin this. Is LOI Fangio going to overtake on track soon? Let's see where we're at. There we go. Fangio's ahead. He's ahead in this final sector. Will that play into Not Jack's plan in order to get the DRS back? Oh, he's got 20%, and Fangio is being overtaken now. Oh my goodness, he tries to take the inside again. Where is he gone? He's gone behind. Not Jack, what are we up to there? 52% ERS for Fangio at this stage. Not Jack following really close behind. He's going to get a great run on. He's going to get a great run on Fangio. Or Not Jack's going to get a great run on him here. Look at this battle. This is good racing. This is what we were looking for in this race. There's a few people frustrated at this stage. Oh, that's a bit weird there, but we'll see. There goes. He overtakes halfway down. We will go behind. Oh, he goes ultra defense. He goes. What is going on? This is a little bit strange there now. These guys aren't exactly racing anymore as far as I can see. Oh, this has gone a bit strange. I don't know what's going on. But we may get off this now to see, just to see something else. Yeah, I think we leave them. Spider-Man now, the leader-elect for me, I would say. I hope those guys are up front aren't messing. They were racing excellently. I really hope that's not the way that they decided to go about the rest of this race. Anyway, everybody else is well spread out, but we will join. Where is it? We have Danman, who's just behind Major Jam. This should be a good competitive race. Part of the race here. We have only 2 laps left in this race. Looks like Not Jack is back to second again there up the front, but I don't know. There's a bit of weirdness going on with them, so we let them at it. It's not racing as we would know. It's very, very odd. I don't know what's going on there. Not Jack is now out of DRS range, so that is his race done. He's not going to get far enough ahead. He's not going to overtake and get far enough ahead in order to win this race. It's Fangio's to lose. But all of that going on has brought Spider-Man back into the fray. He looks like he could nick. It looks like he could easily nick third or second place from Not Jack, which will be ultimately deserved. He's under the 3 seconds already, so let's see if he can do that. Kaiser gun with behind Vernie Vern by 15 seconds, and both of them guys are a lap down from the leaders. Budge coming up behind Dan Man and Irish Gary and Dan Man. Look, I get it that they came in, they're having a bit of fun. It is only a practice race, that's fine. It's not an official league race, but I think, you know, I think there'll be words had, and I think at the end of the day, people just a bit of respect would have been nice, and that's fine. But whew, let's hope that it doesn't last into or go into something bigger than it is. Anyway, here we go. Dan Man has fallen out. We have everybody except Sully now. Irish Gary, Bunsey and Eloy Sully now going at it. How are the penalties regarding these guys? Penalties for these guys, they are, Sully's got 12, so he's not going to get Bunsey at this stage. We are coming around to second to end. So it looks like Bunsey has secured that position, and it looks like Spider-Man is making a push to get back inside 3 seconds, and he just has. He is going to go mad. But here we go, Eloy Sully on Bunsey, on track overtake for the position on track, but no, didn't happen. Bunsey is fighting. Looks like we have some issues there with regard to the petrol or the big Fangio. Oh, what's going on here, lads? This is not second to last. Like going into the final lap, we let them at it. Spider-Man is too far off now. He's after losing. Oh, he's after losing all the low fuel mode he's in now. He's not going to. So Bunsey is going to benefit from that. Will he get enough? 6 seconds. He needs to get 6 seconds ahead, and he looks like he will, because I'd say the low fuel mode is imminent now for Spider-Man. He was lucky. Let's see what happens. We got Sully on Bunsey, who's getting a tow here. This is where we will see the last overtake, if any, because Major Jam is after falling out. There's Spider-Man. He's after losing all his fuel, so he's after losing 2 positions to Sully and to Bunsey, and it looks like he's going to lose more by the time he gets to the end of this lap. Welsh Wizard's going to benefit from that. Blue Gunner's going to benefit from that. It's how much they can benefit, because they have penalties too. So we're coming around. We're in the final lap of this race. We're not even going to stay. Not Jack has, or Fangio has gotten a penalty, so that means it's only on track. It's only who's on track. All that not he has to do. Spider-Man has left the race because Bunsey and Eloy Sully going at it. It will be Bunsey on the podium, because Sully does have 6 seconds of penalties. 2 guys ahead. Not Jack, and Fangio's lost the race to him. Fangio, or Not Jack, making the final overtake on the final straight, and that is the end of the race for Bunsey and Sully, who are there. Blue Gunner comes in next. 20-second penalty, severe collision with Kaiser Gunner for Vernie Vern. Ooh, ouch. Vernie Vern and Kaiser Gunner. What's going on back there? Oh. Kaiser Gunner has lost it. I think he's lost all his no. Irish Gary has exited out of the race. He's messing on track, is he? Looks like Vernie Verne can't. Oh, Vernie Verne has no wing. He's gone. They're ending it. Budge is overtaken on. So that is the end of the race for now. Not the spectacle we would have expected, and it looks like you're nearly right. Ryan, but true, not exactly the way we would have imagined it happening. It wasn't true racing that this ended. We have 10 finishers, which is slow, one more than was predicted. Vernie Verne is limping round, and he is going to go to the end. Little bit disappointing. Time remaining is 1:23. He's going to finish up soon enough. It's he's going into the pit, so he's going to retire in the pit. But he won't really cross the line in the pit before he gets to the end. There's Bunsey, the new lad in Wheel to Wheel. He will be in the Haas car for season 3. Welcome in, Bunsey. It's good to have you in, fella. Bunsey finishing on the podium here. Vernie Verne finishing in the pits. And that is the end of this race. That is not the race we expected to have going into this, the thing tomorrow. But hey, Alloy Sully with the driver of the day, starting at the back and finishing in the top 5. I think it was top 5 anyway. I can't remember due to penalties. But there we go, folks. That is the end of the practice. Join us tomorrow night. For you did get a pet. Yeah, John Joe, welcome in. There we go. Queen Ariane, welcome in. Welcome in, Sadar, as well. You're more than welcome to be in. We are live tomorrow night at 10 o'clock Irish time, where we will have the restart of season 3, and we will have our get onto the Wheel to Wheel servers in the Discord. You will find the links in my bio or on TikTok and elsewhere. We will go back into podcast mode. Welcome in, folks. Bit of messing going on, but it was a good race for a lot of it. I think definitely we had Dylan Moynihan. Welcome in. I think that was interesting. But yes, Spider-Man, the consummate professional, only running out of fuel near the end, was looking like he was going to get second place. Welcome in, Queen Ariane, and Dylan. How are you? How's it going? Where are you watching the race? How long were you in? It's difficult to say. It's difficult to say how we feel about that race at the end. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It was unusual to say the least. But yeah, we will see. We will see how it all plays out in the end. Tomorrow, live, season 3, Wheel to Wheel. It's going to be epic. We have 6 new drivers in and no AI. We have all of the updates with regard to the studio here. We are using the Stream Deck for our. We are also using the Stream Deck for our interactions. So if you're in the YouTube tomorrow at 10 o'clock and you see something happening on track, give it a comment in the and we will interact with it, and we will hit the button that is applicable. See somebody boxing, hit call box, we will hit box. Oh, There's Welsh Wizard gone. He's gone out of the headset. He is another guy who has joined this season. Great to have him in. He will be in the Alfa Romeo for season 3 and Wheel to Wheel. It's going to be fun. It is going to be fun. Who have we got in there? We've got Mayo Man. Mayo Man, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. So that is that. We are going to end the lives. I will probably come back on the live here, but I'm going to end the lives for now because I think I'm going to have a consultation with some of the lads who are in my head, and we will discuss what went on at the race, and we will discuss how we will move forward. Probably, I don't know. I hope people take it in the lightest of ways. I don't think there needs to be any kind of thing serious, but certainly wasn't exactly ideal. Wasn't ideal. Yeah. All right. So, Elite Carbon is gone. Another one that is there in the Alfa Romeos for season 3 Wheel to Wheel. Folks,